and welcome back to the Mutual Friends podcast. How are you? What are you doing right now? I hope you're doing well, whether you're driving, going to work, whatever. Welcome to today's episode. If you are new here, welcome to the Mutual Friends podcast. Brief description. We like to describe the podcast as like the group chat in a podcast. We start with a segment called the group chat, which is the 3 top trending stories that we want to talk about. And then we go into whatever subject is at hand. Today's subject, we are going on like this sort of organized route called the relaxed reset. I think I'm still working on that title. So if that's the title of the podcast, you know, it actually worked out well. But as we know, I think everybody gets a spark in the new year to organize, purge, whatever. I have in fact been infected with that, and I want to throw everything in my house away. And so this is how to do a relaxed reset, because I don't know about everybody else, but I am still I'm not in the holiday chaos. I'm in the aftermath of the holiday chaos. So it's imagine a tornado went through and then you're standing in the rubble. That is the state of my house right now. It feels like the state of my life right now. And so I am very much in a place where I'm I want to purge everything, but it's very overwhelming. And I'm not a huge fan of sometimes I get that's a lie. All the time I get very overwhelmed by the lists of things to do, and here's all the things you should clean and all the things that you should be doing in the new year. So this is my version where I was okay, this is if we have to just take what we can tackle and just start with that, what is going to make the most impact with the least effort. I would say these are more not intensive, but these are okay, if I were to just do 5 things starting out, set my first 5 projects for the year to actually get me on track, this is what I would do. And that way I can actually focus on this. First thing, before we get started, Sarah? Sarah? What? Can we introduce Loki on the pod? Is he sleeping? Okay. Okay. We're going to bring in a guest. Hi, YouTube or anybody watching on video. Look at him. He's so cute. Do you have anything to say? I hope the mic picks up his purring. The purring, yeah. Yeah. This is Loki. He is approximately how old?
6 weeks.
6 weeks old, little kitten. He's an orange cat, and he weighs about 2 pounds. And he's so cute. He got a bath today and he was so pissed. So Sarah, guys, Sarah is on the pod all the time. She has officially moved back. And she came in today. So she's staying with us until she moves into her new apartment. And the same day that she came, she picked up a cat. Yep. If you can watch on video, she has him on her shoulder. He's a big climber and he acts like a parrot and just sits on your shoulder. He's so cute. Bye. I knew that we needed to introduce him. He is, oh my God, he's so cute, so precious, but he smells. 1, he's a farter. 2, he's totally gonna fall off your back. I'm watching as she's walking to the living room and she's literally squatting, trying to keep him on her back. He's a farter. Second, I'm not sure if new kitten's supposed to smell. He just smells very cat-like, which is fair, he's a cat. But it's not a new baby smell where it's nice. It's not great. And then he has not farted in my presence, but the other members of the household have complained that his farts are pretty lethal. So he's just so precious. So I definitely knew that we had to get that out of the way. Welcome to the family, Loki. All right, with that, let's get into the group chat. I'm loving these stories. I'm absolutely loving these stories. I'm a big fan. And we are going to start with Jeremy Allen White. Jeremy Allen White and the Calvin Klein campaign that he did. First of all, from a brand perspective, I think this was such a smart campaign for them to do. Whoever shot it, Merck Alice, I think is the name of the director or the person who shot it. I'm not positive. I'm trying to see if I can find his name in here. Fantastic. Creatively, it was so well done. And then of course, if you look at these photos, they are absolutely something else. But I figured most people have seen the photos of Jeremy Allen White's new campaign with Calvin Klein. It's so well done. It's just, it really is a work of art. Let's just say that. However, what I think is even better is the Twitter reactions to to the actual photos. So first Twitter reaction, rip Michelangelo. You would have loved Jeremy Allen White. These are so good. Talking to people who don't find Jeremy Allen White attractive, and then it's like a meme. Which I'll be honest, I was one of those people that like kind of didn't understand the hype, and then understand it a little bit. And then when you watch him play as Lip in Shameless, which I watched a while ago, I was like, oh, I kind of get it. And then I think like, what was it? The Chef or something like that? I don't remember some show he was on recently where he's a chef. And I know that most people have seen it and I have not. I think that kind of solidified it for everybody. And I think now with this campaign, he is going to be like, I think he was warming up to be like the it man in 2023 and 2024. He is going to be the man. This person said, never screamed yes chef so loud in my life. Yeah, this was one thing I was kind of annoying. Any brand or like any like publication that posted about this photo shoot, all of them said, yes, chef. I'm like, somebody come up with a better caption because you've said this so many times. Hashtag shameless fans have been on the Jeremy Allen White bandwagon since 2011. Me double tapping to zoom in on all the Jeremy Allen White pictures this morning. These are so good. Proud to say I've been a Jeremy Allen White stan since Shameless season 1. Whoa, what does this say? Okay, this is a meme. And I'm going to, it's a Harper's Bazaar article if you actually want to see these tweets. It's hilarious. This specifically says, I cannot say this on right now. This specifically says, I especially can't say this, like, without laughing. Well, my husband is in the other room. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. This tweet says, okay, I'm just a reporter. I'm just reading the tweet. That's all. Oh God, it's fine. My bussy seeing these photos of Jeremy Allen White this morning. I said, oh no, okay, I'm gonna stop there. These are so good. Like literally the list just goes on and on, guys. We'll link the Harper's Bazaar article because it is fabulous. Yep, thank you to Calvin Klein. Next story. This is awesome. I love this. Jack Black is reportedly starring as Steve in the upcoming Minecraft movie. Now, you know why I would even give one tiny shit about the Minecraft movie? And it is because of the Lego movie. The Lego movies did so well. They did so good that I feel like I could find an ounce of shit to give for a Minecraft movie, specifically one that not only has Jack Black in it, but also Jason Momoa. I'm like, great casting, phenomenal. So this is coming from popculture.com. The Minecraft movie, based on the hit video game of the same name, is being directed by Jared Hess, who also did Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre, which I think that's going to be great. From a script by Chris Bowman and a bunch of people that I do not know their names, additional cast members from people I do not know. The Minecraft film currently does not have a premiere date. But Jack Black, I think, what a wonderful casting. So Jack Black actually posted an Instagram and it's him reading Minecraft Basics for Dummies. And he says an actor prepares. Just great casting. And if they take it in the direction of the Lego movie, I think this could be great. And I actually might enjoy watching it. You know what I actually just watched? It was the second Spider-Man movie Into the Spider-Verse, I think. Honey? Across the Spider-Verse? Was Into the Spider-Verse the first one? Yeah. Benefits of having an in-home studio. Across the Spider-Verse, if you have not seen these, they are so good. I do believe you would have to have somebody who is a like Marvel person and or this type of animation person sit next to you in order to feel their hype the first time, because seeing the first Spider-Verse movie and how it was animated, I was like, no, that's not really my thing. Very comic-y, but if you can kind of get past that, it's such a well done film. Like I was like speechless at the end. It was so good, and so I highly recommend that you watch it. If you don't, I'm assuming that the people listening are like me and I'm not awesome with animated things. Like I just sort of write them off as kid shows, but I have been proven wrong on multiple accounts. So if you are also like that, I highly recommend this new Spider-Man movies. Last story. So Nicki Minaj, at the New Year's Eve performance at 11 in Miami, Nicki Minaj went on stage and the rapper got a few lines. This is from the Rolling Stone, by the way. The rapper got a few lines into the opening verse of her 2012 hit single Starships before suddenly raising her hands, signaling for the track to stop. If you haven't seen the video, definitely go watch it. In the video, Minaj waves her hands, telling the crowd, "Hold on, psych, psych, psych. I don't perform that song no more, y'all. I don't like it. What y'all wanting me to do? Stupid song." She then launches into Superbass, which appeared to please both the rapper and the audience immediately. I guess I don't mind if an artist doesn't like one of the songs that they wrote a while ago. I think Starships is fine. Like, it's a cutesy song at the time that it was released. Like, obviously it, took the world by storm. But if you're in the middle of a performance and say something was miscommunicated, somebody on her team did not tell the DJ that, hey, we don't do Starships anymore, I would just do it. Like, I totally I don't blame her for not liking the song. That sucks. I would hate to hate something that you created, and something that widely popular, but also it just kind of like the crowd loves it. So, go along with it. And then after that, just make sure it's communicated, hey, we don't do Starships. I don't know. I thought it was a little dramatic to just stop the show and then move on to something else. A little awkward, but also, this isn't the first time that she has mentioned that she doesn't like Starships. And I'm just like, do it for the bit, do it for the vibes, It's everybody loves the song. The people who are in the crowd are going to love the song. Just go ahead and play it. So I thought that was interesting. Those are all the stories. I really like these ones. My personal favorite is the Calvin Klein ones. I really liked the idea of taking this story, but more seeing the reactions from something like that. A little bit less reporting and more just looking at the internet culture around it. I think that was fun. Let me know if you guys are enjoying the group chat. If you are on YouTube, go ahead to the comments and let us know, or you can head over to our most recent Instagram post and let us know if you're liking the group chat. What types of stories do you like? I like having a little synopsis of what's happening in pop culture. I think it's very helpful. So let's launch into the podcast itself, the subject at hand, how we are going to be resetting for the new year without making us want to have a complete anxiety attack. So in my planning for this, I took this in two different ways. First, we're going to identify the 5 areas that I call key function areas, and that's the 5 areas that we are going to tackle. And then this is especially pertaining to a house. When I was looking at this, I was like, okay, if you have an apartment, this is essentially going to be most of the apartment. But with a house, these are key areas to look at. But You'll see. It basically gives us a focus area. And then the first 5 actions that we're going to tackle, one for each of those areas. Okay. So our 5 key function areas when we are starting our New Year's reset is going to be the entryway, the closet, your bedroom closet, your bed, not your whole bedroom, your bed, the kitchen, and the bathroom. Entryway, because this is going to be the most trafficked area. This also tends to be where we have the most clutter. Wherever you enter your home, clutter being set down, this is where you'll find where the keys, the purses, the crap just gets launched somewhere. Your closet, because at the end of the year, we've gathered a bunch of our clothes. It's time for some sort of spring cleaning. We usually are, this is when we're thinking about the minimalist wardrobe or, refreshing our style, things like that. The bed, because not the whole bedroom. This is not the time to tackle the whole bedroom. We're just tackling the bed right now, and I'll go over the actions in order to do that, because it's not just making your bed. Your kitchen, because again, very high traffic area, and I think this particular room is where the least amount of effort is going to make the most amount of impact in your life. And then the bathroom, also least amount of effort, most amount of impact, because this is also a very high traffic area. Putting it in the key function areas helped me not get so overwhelmed by all the action items. Is my mic on? I almost just had an absolute heart attack. Mic is on. We are all good. That helped me just kind of organize everything, because again, the overwhelm of looking at everything after the holidays, especially coming back from a holiday like Christmas where there's gifts and it's great, but you're bringing new things into the home. I have chronic throwaway syndrome. I I love to purge. I love having a Goodwill so close to my house. I am known to load my trunk with Goodwill and then not take it for weeks on end, but my intentions are there. And honestly, as long as it's out of my house, I'm feeling much better about it. So with that said, the purges that we're going to do several purges. Most of it is like purging, because that is going to, again, make the most impact, just getting the stuff out. So first thing we're going to do is a closet purge. This, I think, is like one of the most fun activities. So that's why I think start with one that's quite fun. And in a like closet, everything's hung up. You can just kind of take things off of the hangers as if you're going to wear them, try them on if you need to, and then throw it into a pile. Goodwill, donate to a local shelter, those types of things. But do a closet purge. Go ahead and get that out of the way. And then what's nice about a closet purge is you're kind of organizing as you go. So as you take a hanger down, in my closet, we technically have like 2 areas right now. I'd like to designate it to 1. When I take something off the hanger, that hanger does not like stay with the clothes. It then goes into the unused hanger like area, so that when I'm going to hang up clothes, I can just grab the unused hangers. Another tip that I'm trying to do is actually replace all of my hangers with the same type of hangers. It's like the velvet hangers. When Joseph and I moved in together, all of my hangers were the same. They're these like velvet ones, and then he had a bunch of mixed up ones. Now they're all kinds of mixed up. But here's the thing, like if I was going to replace all those hangers, I feel like it would be very expensive. I think this might be the year though, that we just take all the hangers, throw them out, and replace them all with the velvet ones and have it be very nice and clean. Our next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to the bathroom and we're going to do a product clean out. So all of your expired things, especially if you are a skincare, bath care person like me, I have shelving above my toilet. I have like a cabinet below my sink, and then I also have like stuff. One of those organizers on the countertop that has skincare on it as well. I definitely need to go through and clean out a lot of that. So taking anything that's old, I'm a big fan of like trying to use up products to their entirety. So if it is a product that you just kind of need to get through, bringing those to the front. What's helped me in my skincare regime is having this organizer on top of the counter, that those are my daily, like everyday use. And I'm going through like trying to get through products as like brands send them to me and try and stuff. And so I have like this rotation of we've got a stock above the toilet and then the daily skincare. If you are a collector like me, I had that way before brands started sending me stuff and stuff like that. So if you're a collector like me, having 2 different areas where you have your backups or like your extra things. I buy body washes by like 4. So I'll have like my backup body washes under the sink, and then the main body wash in the shower, and like other skincare I'm using in the shower and then on the counter. But if you are not a collector, designating yourself like one area for the skincare is very, very helpful, and just get rid of the expired and gross stuff. Like get it out. Also establish what you need to do refills on. Number 3 is going to be a fridge and a pantry clean out. I think everybody needs to go through their pantry and their fridge. Just what is in the bag that's molding? What's in the like pantry that you are like is completely expired. Now, while you're doing this, I highly recommend that you also do like look at what you can make pantry meals with. If you don't know what a pantry meal is, it's literally, it is what it's called. It's something that you can make with things out of your pantry. I extend that into things that we also have in the fridge. So, but if you have if you haven't gone grocery shopping in a long time, and it's usually with things like pasta, which you usually have in there, and then, maybe you find some extra onion from a recipe and like this, that, and what have you, making meals with the stuff that you really need to get rid of. So do a clean out, take stock of what you have, and then start making some pantry meals, because that's also going to the new year with like eating out less and getting more creative with cooking and all that kind of stuff. So we're on number 3. Number 4, a bed audit. Take a look at your bedding. We just did this. Thank goodness. I asked for white sheets for Christmas, and so our sheets were not awesome. And the thing is, I had Brooklinen sheets, which I loved the Brooklinen sheets quality wise. I really, really thought like they were super soft, really liked them. But one, I don't know how we got a hole in ours. Like, we got like a big hole at like the bottom of them. And I was not super careful. This was before I had my tanning like sleep sack. And so I definitely made those sheets like a discolored yellow. Not my favorite thing. So just do an audit of your bedding. Do you need to get rid of your sheets or replace your sheets? How's your comforter doing? When was the last time that you actually washed your comforter or your quilt? Same with your pillows and your pillowcases. When was the last time you washed your pillows? We just got some new pillows as well, so rotating those out. I have not done this yet, but I know that I need to. Doing a nice like baking soda, maybe essential oils if you want to, like sprinkling it over the bed, and then you take a vacuum and vacuum it off to help to get rid of odors, bacteria, these type of things. Then with your replaced items or newly washed items, put them back on the bed. You have a nice, crisp, beautiful bed, and hopefully maybe set a schedule for yourself weekly to have your big bed laundry day to keep everything fresh, keep everything nice. With our new sheets, that's something that I'm really going to be trying to do. And then last one is the entryway clearing, but then also identifying where you could be like optimizing this area. For instance, are you throwing your bag in the same place every time? Let's put a hook, or don't underestimate the power of a trinket dish. That's something that I learned this year is like, if you can put it in a container, go ahead and put it in a container. Like for our placemats. Don't just have your placemats, folded and in a drawer or folded and like on the shelf. Like have some sort of container where you have all your placemats nice and folded. I've slowly, because this is quite expensive. Like this is years that I've been like moving into this container space. I think last year I got even more into it. I'm going to be redoing my pantry with even more container stuff. But this is something that I'm like such a firm believer in, is just find, like, even if it's something that you can reuse, anything where you can just put something in it is going to be a lot better than just having it flung across the counter or whatever it is. So check, do you have a trinket dish or somewhere that you could be putting down your keys or your phone or your wallet or whatever it is when you get into the home? Do you have a place to put your coats? Like, where are the coats being thrown, and can we optimize that a little bit? So nice entryway clearing. And if you do this, you have these 5 actions. You do this by the end, you're going to feel so much better. I was looking at some of these lists on Pinterest, which I so appreciate. And from this, I actually made a total like reset day. So if you have, 12 hours, you wake up and that entire day is in like you're resetting things. I did make a list. Let me know if you want. I think that could be a whole nother episode in what does a reset day look like. And it is literally going checklist by checklist by checklist, going and like getting all of these things done. So that could be a thing, but I'm not in a place where I can take off and just have like one big reset day. So I was like, okay, how can I make this something that is a lot more manageable? These are 5 areas I can focus on. These are 5 tasks I can focus on. Because I was looking on Pinterest and these lists are long. They're so long. And like some of them are specifically like a digital detox. And I'm like, I love that, but I feel like I should really, handle the mountains of boxes or the Christmas gifts that I haven't put away, or my closet that is a absolute disaster. You know what I mean? So if you're in the same boat and you are a little bit overwhelmed by the whole reset, this is the relaxed reset. This is how we're going to go into 2024. I don't think anybody's really into the hustle culture anymore, to be honest. I think there's like purposeful focus onto things, which I can appreciate, but definitely we're not like trying to do everything at once. I also think multitasking is incredibly overrated and has ruined my attention span. But outside of that, I hope that this was helpful. This is definitely one of those more tactical episodes. Let me know how you like those, like the tips, tricks, things that are more action items. I like those mixed in a little bit with our more fun episodes and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing some traveling in the next couple weeks and meeting up with some people. So if you have some guests that you would like to be on the podcast, please let me know so I can reach out to them and hopefully we can get them in studio. And yeah, guys, I hope you are having a fantastic new year so far. I think this might be the last week that we could really go and do like Happy New Year. I think after this week that's done. But while we have it, Happy New Year. I hope that you're well, and I hope that you are, resolutions are going well if you're even doing that. We're trying the goals thing well, I'll keep you updated as those go. I love you so very much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.